What is going on YouTube? Hey, I'm back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we're going to be covering Cardano as the main cryptocurrency and then looking at other altcoins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP to help us better look at Cardano at a macroeconomic scale. As you guys know, Cardano in the short-term microeconomic technical analysis would show a small short-term bearish market that we seem to have been entering and still are currently in one, only for the very near future. But I do believe Cardano as a whole will be moving up to some very big possible levels that I do want to cover in today's video, and why you guys and why I am currently holding at least 1,000 Cardano tokens, because I do believe that we are going to see a big run in the very near future. Now, hopefully you guys know we are still doing our crypto coin display giveaway right here. Drawing will be Sunday. All you have to do to enter to win one of these is comment your favorite cryptocurrency down below, as well as subscribe. Do those two things as I will be checking, and if you're not subscribed, you will not win. Otherwise, guys, if you are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and let's jump into today's episode. All right, guys, so real quickly, I do want to just cover the overall crypto market cap. As you guys can see right now, current coin market cap, we're actually seeing volume come back into the markets, which is definitely a great sign short term. But I do want to kind of cover a more broader spectrum of the markets here, because I feel like a lot of people are looking really in depth to cryptocurrency right now, really looking at it on a day-to-day basis. And if you take a step back, you can kind of get a general briefing and an understanding of where we can see these markets moving to. Now, Cardano was trading at number 3, and this is really important. Overall, it has a lot of volume moving in and out of its currency, and we also have a huge market cap. So with it being number 3, it's a good representation of the fact that there's a lot of community and a lot of hype around this token, as well as other cryptos like XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum. As they are trading very high, it means they have a lot of use case and they are still being traded fairly often. Now, I do want to just jump into the Cardano movements right now. We're going to look at things at a microeconomic scale, and then we're going to zoom out. So as you guys know, for the past couple of weeks now, we've been pretty much trading bearish in this coin. Pretty much every time we try to retest newer highs, we tend to be breaking bearish, as we can't seem to be breaking resistance here. You can clearly see since the start of September here, you can see we were actually seeing a lot of resistance trying to battle breaking through this top resistance level drawn on the coin. That's been acting as a main resistance level for quite some time now. And as you guys can see, we were seeing a lot of uncertainty in the price of Cardano, which ultimately led to a reversal and a lower high pattern starting to form. Now, in regards to the past couple of days, you guys know that Cardano actually did decide to break bearish, falling all the way back down to its moving average, actually being saved by its Bollinger Band, the bottom, as well as mainly its moving averages right here. It came back to retest its moving average, and we're actually bouncing off higher than that. Now, to some people, you might think this is a good thing. Some people might actually be fooled by the fact that we're reversing off of this. Yes, in regards to the fact that we did just break bearish and a lot of volume leaving the market, it's not necessarily a good sign to consider when we are still trading inside a major bearish breakdown here. The lower high pattern is still on the market, and we still have yet to break through our top resistance here, which is still signaling reversals to the downside. And this is short term, and I just want to talk about this in the very near future, but still why I think we're going to see a bigger run in Cardano in the very near future. Now, you can see why we are still correcting lower, and we did just recover slightly from this bottom support here. Usually after major dips in volume, there does seem to be some sort of reversal back up, only short term. I call it the ripple effect, kind of like when you bounce a basketball really hard. The first swing back to the upside happens, and then it slowly consolidates out. Understand, as great as this is that we're seeing volume come into this market, there still is a major downtrend, and there still is our price ceiling here, which has yet to be broken. Understand there's a reason why we've drawn this major resistance level right here. We have yet to been able to break through it in the past, and you can see how it's acted as a very strong resistance level and a very strong support level for the price of Cardano. Now you can see, yeah, there's a big chance we could come back up, swoop back up, and retest this resistance level right here, this price ceiling, as well as the downtrend right here. But there's a good chance we're going to be rejected. Now you'll notice it's not just Cardano that's seeing volume come back in. The S&P 500 is actually getting some volume coming back into the market. Bitcoin is seeing volume come back in. Ethereum is seeing it. XRP is seeing it. It's not just Cardano. So short term, yeah, we might see prices start to swing back up ever so slightly, but there's a really good chance we are going to continue to get rejected from this resistance and probably going to see the price slowly climb back down as we fall lower and lower to the next bottom support, which would be at $1.85, and ultimately all the way back down to about $1.56. So we are going to slowly correct lower in the short term, maybe down to mid-October, and then we'll start to see a reversal back up. Now, this is only short term. September is usually bearish for crypto. You can even see September bearish Bitcoin. You'll notice it's not just a recent trend. This has actually been going on for quite some time now within cryptocurrency and within Bitcoin specifically, and usually what happens with Bitcoin happens to all these cryptocurrencies. Notice the past couple of years here, it's only been 2 years since 2013 that we've actually seen a very small positive gain within Bitcoin's price. You can actually see for the most part we're down 1.7, 19, -7, -5, -13, -7, and it seems like 2021 is not going to be any different for cryptocurrency as a whole. We'll probably see September dip, and then there's a good chance as we come back into October, we'll actually start to see October and November and December start to regain some support. You can see how much of a recovery October seems to be for Cardano as well as for Bitcoin. 60%, 33, 14, 47, 10, 27% jumps. We're probably going to see another double-digit move for Cardano as well as for Bitcoin and pretty much all these cryptocurrencies as a whole as we enter October. Now, notice something very interesting here. With Cardano here, the price seems to end right in the beginning of October. You can see this right here as we kind of zoom out into a more macroeconomic scale here. Notice that there is a big ascending or rising wedge forming on this coin. Not necessarily an Elliott wave, but you can see how there is a downtrend forming on this coin. And ultimately, when we come back down to retest bottom support here, we should be seeing this as the bottom for September. September should end right around here, and we'll then start to see the markets probably retest our key and vital support level for Cardano, which you can see has happened numerous times. This is a rock bottom support, and I'll confirm it with the other cryptocurrencies in a second. So we'll come back down to the bottom here, ending September, and we'll start October reversing back up, retesting obviously our resistances, but most likely coming back up to retest our high in the end of October towards November, retesting the top resistance band up here, which we can extend out for you guys to see clearly. So we just talked about how Bitcoin usually has a bearish month in September. We'll probably start to see this continue into October and November, which we confirmed has bullish movements and double-digit price recoveries. So we'll probably complete this movement here short term, ending right around here, maybe the first week in October, and then we'll start to see more bullish scenarios as prices will start to recover back up and eventually create a new all-time high for Cardano. And I can confirm this by looking at these other cryptocurrencies. Notice with Bitcoin here, it's a very similar pattern, but we actually have an Elliott wave forming on this coin. We see right here the start confirmation of the Elliott wave. We then have B2C, and now we're actually in some sort of descending triangle here on Bitcoin, where prices are actually consolidating lower, forming some sort of lower high formation, stair-stepping pattern down to the bottom. And you'll notice this kind of ends right at about the beginning of October. We'll then see the confirmation bottom. Once we hit the bottom on our uptrend here for Bitcoin here, you'll notice this is pretty much comes to the end of September, and then we'll start to see October and November slowly swing us back up, where we'll probably see prices recover, retesting the top level of our downtrend here being point D. You also notice the percentage game seems to be, let's just draw on the percentage here, about a recovery of, about a 27 to 30% recovery within Bitcoin. And as we close off the end of November and December, we should see the big symmetrical triangle that we're forming here close up in some sort of apex and then most likely break back to the upside. And we're anticipating big runs for Bitcoin as well as big runs for Cardano and these other altcoins. And this carries on to Bitcoin, and it carries into Ethereum, and it carries into XRP as well, where we should see completion of a bearish month in September here. Starting October and November, we should see movements back to from C to D, completing that. And then the end of this Elliott wave will allow us to most likely be breaking bullish, retesting all-time highs for XRP and for these other cryptocurrencies. So that's why I'm getting very excited and why I recommend using Cardano as a potential cryptocurrency to make you money in the future. Cardano, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, these are all cryptocurrencies I personally hold. Now, moving forward here, you can see pretty much completion of Cardano here. We'll probably anticipate more drop and more price reversal reversals back here as we reject most likely tomorrow the top resistance here. We'll probably see a drop, another 30% reversal within Cardano, and then at the bottom here we'll probably see another reversal back to the upside, which could be over 100% gains within Cardano's price. So that's why I'm getting excited. This will carry on to these other cryptocurrencies as well, but we are in a long-term ascending fractal here, which should carry us up to new all-time highs. Otherwise, guys, that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video. Definitely make sure to partake in our giveaway as well as subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.